What is the MIM program actually? How it is different from MBA? It was a shock for so many people that I chose France and not US or UK or Australia. Company pays your tuition fees, right? It's not less, it's almost for like, is it mandatory to learn French before coming here or
part-time?
True, you got it. So what about part-time students in France? Can they get part-times easily? What are the criteria? What is the cost of living here looks like? What was the one myth, one thing that burst your bubble? What makes the ESCP unique from other schools like HEC and ESSEC? What's their secret sauce? Hey everyone, hello Naranda. This is Rahman Sonu and welcome back to my channel. Today we are here to make a new video on all the questions that you have been asking me from so many days. I got myself here a very special person for me and for all of my friends. He's Mr. Muneer. I will let him introduce himself.
Hi everyone, my name is Muneer and I'm in my master's too at ESCP Business School. Basically, I'm a senior to Rahman and I've come here in 2022. Originally I come from Hyderabad in India. I've met Sonu around 2 months ago and it's been a fun ride with him, getting to know him and introducing myself. So he requested me to just quickly introduce myself. I did my first semester on the Paris campus. So Paris campus is my main campus at ESCP Business School. For people who don't know about ESCP, they have 6 campuses across 6 cities in Europe. I've been to Turin for my second semester, and after I finished my second semester, I came back to Paris to do my first internship in consulting. After which, I went back for a short winter break to India to spend some time with my family. And I did my second internship in Berlin. Although I haven't studied any semester or did any semester in Berlin, I just went there for my second internship. And then I came back to Paris to do my apprenticeship. Currently, I'm working in a bank and I'm also pursuing my master's too at ESCP Business School.
So now you understood, right, why I have chose him to talk about these things, because he has been through everything. He's been through the roller coaster ride completely from the start to the end. He has done 2 internships, took a gap year, and also right now he's doing his apprenticeship track where company pays him stipend as well as college fees, right?
Well, I got lucky.
It's not lucky, it's hard work. He has worked very hard and I thought he will be the perfect candidate to explain all the things that you have been asking me. So we are doing this video for you guys in this cold weather. So if you want more of these videos, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel. We will sit somewhere and talk in peace for all the remaining questions. So chalo, bhai, sit somewhere and we will talk.
Okay.
Okay. So Bhaiya, let's start with the basic questions. First, I wanted to ask, what is the MIM program actually? How it is different from MBA? Why did you choose MIM and not MBA?
Okay, let's talk about why I chose MIM over MBA.
Okay.
Because I didn't have a lot of experience to begin with.
Mhm.
After my graduation, I worked in a not-for-profit organization for a couple of years, and
Mhm.
then I worked in a startup for around 6 to 8 months. And then I decided I want to do masters, and I decided to do masters in management because I didn't want to pursue a master's in tech.
All right. Okay.
I was not really good at it. So, yeah, naturally, masters in management or an MBA would be a better choice
Right.
over masters in technology. And then I decided to do MIM because, like I said, I didn't have a lot of experience to begin with. So, if you're someone who do not have 5 to 6 years of experience and want to pursue masters, then masters in management would be the right choice. And it's also nice because you have many options to pick from. For example, I didn't know what I wanted to do, in which field I wanted to work after my master's. So, masters in management provided me a good platform to explore different specializations. I have currently I'm pursuing finance, but before this, I've done a bit of entrepreneurial studies and also a bit of marketing and other subjects such as strategy in my first semester. So it gives you a good understanding of each and every subject, which will again help you uh, make a perfect decision for your future.
Yeah, that was so detailed. Thank you for the detailed overview of MIM program.
Yeah.
Coming to my next question, it's been asked by so many people for me. Like it was a shock for so many people that I chose France and not US or UK or Australia or Germany, let's say. Why did you choose France? And why do any potential student who wants to pursue masters, why does he wants to choose France? I was kind of guy who once thought that okay, going to US, there are so many Indians in US already. All the classrooms are filled with Indians. I thought that there won't be much of diversity. So in ESCP, I didn't find many Indians though.
Yeah.
The diversity is really good. But what were your reasons?
Okay. Personally, I chose France because I did not want to go to a country and just be stuck with academics. I
Yeah.
wanted to travel and explore
Mm-hmm.
other places of the world. That was my major reason, and I chose France because I wanted to go to ESCP and not the other way around.
Oh,
Which
okay.
is not a very good thing to do. First, you need to decide the country you wanna go to, and then the schools that you want to go to. So I'd suggest that you first uh, decide upon a country and then decide which school you want to pursue masters or your higher education is. So yeah, like I said, I decided to go to ESCP, and that's why I chose France. But now, after spending almost 3 years here in France, I think France would be a good choice for people who want a slow pace in life, who want to, uh, not just work hard but also enjoy while working hard.
Yeah.
So that's a very good. France provides you a good platform and provides you with many opportunities to do that. Uh, and obviously, when you come to France, you're not just coming to France, you're coming to the European Union. You have a visa to travel across to different countries. Just on a weekend, you can book a flight of 20 to 30 euros and go to a different country. So these are all fancy stuff, uh, but yeah, France is a good choice for many reasons. One, as a student, your health security, your social security, as part of your social security, your health expenses are covered, and you also get a subsidy on your housing, your accommodation. The government pays back a percentage of your rent, which is somewhere around 20 to 30%.
Yeah.
Like Sonu mentioned, the environment here it's very diverse.
Very.
I wouldn't compare it with the US because US is a completely different country, but yeah, having Indians or having people in your network is good. But when you meet different people, when you meet people from different backgrounds, that will give you a wonderful perspective on life and help you understand where people come from, what strengths and skills they bring to the table. So your skills and your diverse perspectives they come outside. And that's how I've seen people function here in France and at ESCP Business School. So
Yeah.
yeah, diversity is another reason.
I'm feeling so cold. I'm gonna wear your jackets.
Yes.
It's fine, right? तन मर जा रहा हूँ मैं.
Sonu is still getting used to the cold.
Yeah.
You can see I don't have a jacket.
It's
But
so cold, guys. I'm making this video. I'm not gonna make any more videos if you are not gonna like this video. Yeah, I'm kidding. Do like the video. Please don't forget to comment and share as well. Coming to our next question. As I have given in my thumbnail, company pays your tuition fees, right? It's not less. It's almost for 1 year you're paying 25,000 rupees. Sorry, 25,000 euros, which will be equivalent to almost 22 lakhs or 23 lakhs in Indian rupees. So why does company pay your tuition fee as well as and also pays your stipend? How is it possible? Is it only possible in France, or is it same with any other countries where you can do MIM program?
I think it's very specific to France because the apprenticeship program is what I'm currently pursuing, and it's only as far as I know, it's available in France, and the company is not paying my whole fees. Part of the fees is covered by the government, and part of the fees is covered by the company that
All
I'm
right.
working for. And yeah, so basically, I don't have to pay my tuition fees for my second year. Although I'm pursuing the apprenticeship track only for my second years of masters because I did not know French when I came here, and I just put in the work for 2 years, and I got to a certain level, which was okay for me to pursue this track. Some of my subjects are also in French. So if you want to pursue this track, I would highly suggest you to learn French before coming to Paris. And when you're here, just keep at it and try to learn as much as possible. Uh, but yeah, like I said, the company pays part of my tuition fees, which helps me with my expenses and also pays me a salary, so I do not have to worry about doing a part-time job or you know being dependent on my parents for my living expenses. So yeah, I'm in a good position, and and I just feel lucky uh, to have this sort of opportunity.
Yeah. So, students who are thinking about apprenticeship track, I think French language is crucial for the students who want to do apprenticeship track. And talking about the language, I wanted to ask my next question: how important is French? Is it important to come here? Like, is it mandatory to learn French before coming here, or you can come here without French? And can you survive here without French?
I think you can survive here without French.
Yeah.
Like, I mean,
It's tough though.
like all of us are surviving without French, and well, I know a bit of French, but it's not mandatory. It's not. You don't have to know French before coming to Paris or before applying for the MIM program. But it's good to know. It's good to. It's a skill that that will help you, in a lot of ways. Uh, for example, you go out, you want to buy groceries. You can do that with just the basic level of French. But if you don't know French, then you might have a hard time. You might face a difficult time just navigating your life through that, navigating yourself through the administrative procedures. It can be a bit tricky. But yeah, it's good to know, but not a must-have skill.
Must skill. Okay. One question that I have been asked by everyone, every guy who has texted me has asked very specifically about this question. Can you guess that question? What it would be?
Mm, well, it's difficult to guess, but is it about part-time job?
True. You got it. So, what about part times? Students in France, can they get part times easily? What are the criterias? Can they do part times? Is it legal? And how tough is it to find a part time job here?
So legally, as a student, you're allowed to do 20 hours a week,
Okay.
20 hours a week for part-time. But since we are in France and everyone here speaks French, it's a bit difficult to get a part-time job, right? You cannot just go to a restaurant and ask for a part-time job, or go to a supermarket and ask for a part-time job. And the first thing they would ask is, what do you know French? So, like I said, if you know French, then it's a com comparatively it's an easier thing to do. But if you do not know French, then I would say it's going to be a bit difficult. Although there are few platforms which can help you find a part-time job. For example, there's a platform that helps students connect to the local French families and do babysitting for them.
Yeah.
That is one option. The second option could be teaching English language, because obviously we know English, right? And we can just take English lessons or math lessons, and that's going to be a bit helpful. But again, these opportunities are very limited, and because because there are just so many students applying for these opportunities, it can be difficult to get this. So I'd highly suggest you to not rely on part-time jobs.
Yeah.
So yeah,
And language is also.
yeah, like I said, language is also a bit difficult to learn when you're here. So start your preparation even before coming here.
Yeah. So yeah, as I said, start your Duolingo lessons right now. From now itself. Don't rely too much on coming here and learning language. But yeah, learn it there itself. It will be way much easier to navigate yourself in France when you know little bit of French.
Yeah.
Even a single bonjour takes you to so many places. My next question is, I'm going to talk more specific about our school.
Yeah.
What makes ESCP unique from other schools like HEC and ESSEC? There are also really good schools. Few students who choose ESCP over HEC or ESSEC.
Yeah.
Why is it? Like, what makes this school so unique? What's their secret sauce?
I think all schools are pretty good when it
Yeah.
comes to academic exam. When it comes to reputation, all of them are highly ranked. All of them are highly ranked schools. The reason that I chose ESCP was because it's available. It has a campus in 6 other cities, which is a very nice thing, because you can spend one semester in each campus, and in that way you would have spent four semesters in 4 different countries, and that's why I chose ESCP. Other than that, I think at ESCP you have a diverse community. You
That's
have
true.
people from France, not just from France, but people from South Asian countries, people from African countries. That helps you, learn more skills, or in general get an understanding of how people from different backgrounds work in teams. If you're looking for a job in an international company, this these skills or these experiences do matter a lot. So I think ECP is doing really well in that area.
Yeah.
Finally, other than diversity, the service or student support that ESCP provides, I think it's very nice. Starting from the visa to finding an accommodation, they have a well balanced procedures in place that can help student navigate through these difficult stages while moving campuses or while just finding an internship in a completely new city. So yeah, I think apart from academics, I would say these are the reasons that one should consider ESCP over other top business schools.
Yeah. As you were talking about money in previous question, I'm going to ask you the one next important question right now in this whole conversation. Let's talk money now, like
Yeah.
completely money. What are the living expenses here? You're planning about coming to France. Uh, how much they should consider as a minimum budget and the maximum budget for living expenses per month? How much you are spending? Like, can you give us a detailed breakdown?
Yeah, I think when right now I spend a bit more than what I was spending back then when I came here. My initial budget was around 800 to 1,000 euros a month, including rent and living expenses, food, groceries, and stuff. So, on average, if you're living outside of Paris,
Yeah.
not within the city,
Mm-hmm.
you would spend 600 euros per month, and out of which you would get back the 150 or 200 euros
Okay.
as subsidy,
Mm-hmm.
which again you can use for food and groceries. Uh, so yeah, 600 euros for rent, 200 euros for groceries. And this is again, if you go to a supermarket, if you buy a lot of stuff in large quantities,
Yeah.
and then if you want to go out with friends on a couple of weekends, then 20 to 30 euros a week. So yeah, on average, 800 euros would be a good amount. And of course, we have the monthly transport card, which costs around 40 euros, and a telephone bill, which would be 15 to 20 euros based on the plan that you'll be selecting. So roughly 800 to 850 euros would be sufficient.
Yeah.
But you're someone who likes to party or go on a weekend night,
Clubbing, parties,
then maybe 100 or 150 more. So
or as you would say it as
expenses that
experiencing things,
yes,
guys, experiencing things. If you're gonna spend more on experiencing things, then you are gonna spend a lot. I
yeah,
would say maximum budget is always higher.
yeah.
There has no limit to it in Paris, and I would say minimum budget will be, as he said, 600 euros will be.
No, I'd say 800 euros. Let's
No,
not move.
yeah, for Paris, 800 euros must.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm spending around 620 euros as my room rent, and out of which I get around 150 to 200 euros as CAF subsidy, and I will spend around 200 euros as my monthly expenses, 200 to 300 euros as my monthly expenses. So it will be around 800 to 850 euros per month for me.
yeah.
So anyone who's coming here, I would say it will be around 850 to 1000 euros would be a good consideration if you are planning to doing it in a budget.
Mm.
Let's talk about the myths. What was the one myth that or the one thing that burst your bubble? What was the cultural shock or anything it may be? What was the one thing that that gave you actual shock after coming here?
Before coming here, I thought I can get by without learning French,
Oh.
but that's not true. You
Mm.
cannot survive in France if you don't know French. You can well, you can survive, but like I said, you cannot enjoy the French life or the French culture as much as you would want to. So that was one thing, a bit shocking, but like an eye opener for me. And that's exactly when I started learning French.
Mm-hmm.
Although I'm not super fluent right now, I still make a lot of mistakes. I'm still learning. I'm at a B1 level, and the goal is to just become as fluent as possible.
Good luck on that. What is the one thing that you miss a lot? As you are a Hyderabadi, I know what he's gonna say, but yeah, I wanna listen to it.
Well, I miss home cooked Indian food
Mhm.
because I'm trying to learn how to cook, and it's been a bit difficult. But of course, I miss biryani because I'm from Hyderabad and I couldn't find a very good biryani place here.
Mm.
So other than that,
Yeah.
yeah, sometimes life here can be a bit lonely when you do not have your friends around you all the time, and sometimes you miss your parents a lot. So yeah, like I said, life can be a bit lonely. So try to network as much as possible when you're here, or try to go out with friends every other weekend, so you have a good social circle.
Good experience of Paris
Yeah,
community and
yeah.
all. Yeah. And also, what do you think about people? Are they welcoming? About like French people, there are so many Italians here as well. Do you think they are welcoming? How will they respond to Indians?
Like I said, it can be a bit lonely, but again, there are many apps or many solutions to that.
Yeah, true.
If you take initiative to plan something, maybe you can host an Indian night and you can call your French
True.
classmates or Italian classmates over for dinner. That way you know them and also you let them experience a bit of your culture. That is what I've done in my time. Uh, in my free time. But other than that, there are apps called Aloha where
True.
you can go on hiking trips or you
I,
can
yeah,
choose.
just to add, I have already used Aloha app and I've
Okay.
been to a trek. Used Aloha app and I went on a trail. It was really good experience. People were very welcoming and we had really nice fun there. There are apps like Aloha, FreeMake, and there are many more apps where you can find good friends and make build a community there of your interests.
Yeah, and to answer your question, in general, people are very welcoming. They just like us, they also want to meet Indians. They also want to know more about India.
Yeah.
So yeah, just feel free to go out there and experience life and get to know as many people as possible.
But you have to reach out to them.
Yeah.
I have observed this. They won't speak. They won't be that open if you don't put the efforts. If you put the efforts, people are really nice and they will treat you well and they are very friendly. And I think we have covered all of the questions that I wanted to ask right now. Thank you so much for your time. And to end this, I'm gonna ask you one simple question. Tell us your overall experience.
Well, to be honest, my overall experience has been sort of like a roller coaster ride. Initially, it was very difficult uh, to just understand the French culture because it's new. You don't speak you don't speak their language. When you
Yeah.
don't speak their language, it's difficult to know what people are really saying. It's going to be easy. So that's exactly what happened with me. Once I started, making putting effort to learn the language, or once I got out there, met new people, I understood the French lifestyle or the
Yeah.
French culture, and yeah, then I started just enjoying myself. Uh, every morning, I just look forward to having a croissant. That's a very cliche thing to say, but I really do. I just look forward to getting up and having a coffee. With
He has slowly turned into that French man.
But yeah, like I said, once you start, putting effort and
Yeah.
trying be open minded, then it just becomes a lot more easier. Other than that, I would also want to say, or just give a disclaimer that this life is not for everyone. If you're someone who cannot, uh, who cannot, move to a completely different country and start a new life from scratch, then I wouldn't suggest you to take this step. But if you're confident, if you can push yourself out of your comfort zone, then I think you can survive anywhere. So
So as I said, guys, thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much, Munir Bhaiya, for your time, for your guidance. He does this with us every time, and I thought let's have this same conversation in front of camera. He has been guiding us from so many days. This is our kind of regular conversation every time. So I thought this conversation might help you as well. So if you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. You can see me literally shivering in this video.
well,
So
things you have to do for
yeah.
subscribers.
No, yeah. If you think that some questions have been missed, or if you want to know anything in particular, do comment on the video or ping me on Instagram as well. Yeah. Thank you so much, guys. I will come. I will see you soon again with one more video soon.
Bye.
Bye.
मटर गश्ती खुली सड़क में तगड़ी तड़क भड़क में ओले गिरे सुलगते से सड़क में छतरी न थी बगल में आया ही ना अकल में के भागे हम